Hi guys, welcome back to the FM Recruiter. So you're either brand new and you've just got Football Manager for Christmas, or you're a long-time player like myself, and you're wondering why the new gens look like this. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn them into this. Let's get on with it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is load up Football Manager, obviously. Now, you'll want to go to your Preferences page, and in the search bar at the top, put in ID. Now, when this comes up, there is a couple of options, but the one we're looking at says Show Screen IDs in the title bar to assist for skinning, because essentially, that's what we're going to be doing. We're adjusting the skins within the game. So tick that, and then reload your skin. Now, this will take a little bit of time, but once it's done, we're going to navigate to a view from a touchline. Okay, so this is what you're going to see. Now, the link for this is in the description below. So if you do want to download this, you don't have to go to Google. You can just click the link that is in the description below this video. So in a view from the touchline, you will see this page here, which is the NewGen page. Now, this was created by Paul, who is a friend of A View from a Touchline, and his work is quite literally second to none. I genuinely mean this. Drop him a follow on Twitter. His link is here once you reach the page. Again, A View from a Touchline's Twitter is in the description below. Drop them a follow as well. Now, as you can see, their new gens go from this to this. Incredible. The difference is phenomenal, and it is a small fix that you can make that won't take very long. So what we're going to do first is you're going to want to go down here. This is pack number 1. Okay, so if we click this link, and it will take us to Mediafire. What we're going to do then is download it. It will bring all the pop-ups up that it normally does, and it will open it up as a zip file. Now, what you're going to want to do then is navigate to your Sports Interactive file within your documents. This is where you can see your editor data, your tactics, saved games, etc. If you haven't already, create a graphics folder, because this is important when you're importing things like the flags, real player pictures, the kits, all that kind of thing. So you need this anyway. Again, if you haven't got a faces folder, I've already got one, and pop it there. Now, as you can see, my folders for pack 1 and 2 are already here, but I'm going to show you how to do this yourself. And then I'll show you how to edit the players within the game. So once you've opened up WinZip, it will automatically set this to download to your extract to your downloads folder. I personally recommend you just stick it in faces. It just saves you time having to manually move it later, as that is where we need these to be. So once you've done that, it should look like mine does on the screen there. And as you can see, this is what they will look like once they are extracted in the folder. So you have a nice selection of staff and players to pick from. That's pack 1. And if we then go into pack 2, you've got some more here. This guy for me is an absolute legend. His hair is amazing. And then you've got guys like this guy here who, if he is one of your new gens, he had a really tough paper round. But hey, we won't judge from there. So once that is done, you are going to need to go back to Football Manager and find the player that you're looking for. So once back here, what you're then going to do is find the player. Now, for me, I have already done some of my players, but I have got this guy here that I've deliberately saved for this, Jack Hartley. Now, as you know, at the start of the video, I told you to click IDs, and this is why. As you can see at the top, it will say in his name the ID, and his is ID 200211263. That is really important, and we need to remember that. Okay, you will need to go back to your internet browser now, and there is a little bit more software to download. And again, the link for this is in the description below, so you don't have to go Googling for it. But the software we're looking for is called FMXML Tool. That is because we have to create the XML file for the faces to match with the player. If we don't do that, you're going to be stuck with the old new gen faces that look like they were created by somebody in Microsoft Paint. So navigate to the DF11 website, which makes some amazing player faces as well. If you scroll down all the way, it tells you a little bit of what to do, and then download FMX for Windows if you're on Windows, or Mac if you're on Mac. This is quite a straightforward software. I promise you, you cannot go wrong with this software. So let me show you how to use it. Okay, so before we go into the FXML software and how to actually use that quite basic bit of software, we need to pick a face to match Jack Hartley. Remember his ID code. It is easier if you've got 2 screens, because you can have this file and everything you need open. If not, pen and paper, just make a note of the ID that I mentioned to you earlier. So let's find a face. Now, obviously, you're not going to see much of him within the game engine, so it doesn't really matter what you set him to. But I kind of like that one there, so he looks a bit of a hard nut. So we're going to rename this file 202.111.263. Done. What we now need is the FMXML. Now from here, what you want to do is open up your FMXML. You're going to hit browse. It's going to bring up the full list of everything on your computer. You can drag and drop this. I just prefer to go the long-winded route. So you go to Document, Sports Interactive, FM23, Graphics, Faces, and then you pick the pack that it was in. So for us, it was pack 2, and then you hit go. Now within the game, you'll see that it doesn't automatically change. So what we need to go is go to our preferences. If you clear the cache, which is always important, I always recommend you do this anyway, clear the cache and reload the skin. It will come out of the player when this happens, so let's catch up when it's reloaded. And there you have it. Jack Hartley is now a harder man. He's had a tough paper round for sure, but as you can see, it's now changed his face. It has also changed the little icon on the team lineup screen as well, which means that on the tactics screen, this NewGen or FMUGen face will show for you. I really hope that's helped. Remember, all the links are in the description below, so if you do struggle with anything, drop me a message on Twitter and I'll be able to assist you. But this step-by-step guide is really, if you follow it to the letter, you will have no difficulties. I really hope you've found this helpful. Please hit subscribe and hit like if you have, and make sure to check out the Welcome to Wrexham series, which is just entering season 4 in the next episode that's due to air tomorrow. I'll catch you all soon, guys. Have a good one.